So just to be clear, tachyon is not there. It's not better than quantum or better than frequencies or better than energy, because it's not even something you can compare to it. It's it's just going to improve everything that you're doing, right? If you're working with the quantum field, if you're working with frequencies, if you're working with energy, tachyon will give you the ability to go much, much, much deeper within those fields. It's going to allow you to push doors that you never even knew were there within that field. It's going to allow you to explore unknown spaces in that field, because tachyon has that particularity of being limitless. Okay, so it's really important to understand that. So it's not like another thing that you can just use in place of quantum or in place of energy. It's all intertwined. They can interact, but tachyon is just going to be there to boost everything. Okay, so because there are limits to what you can do with quantum and with energy and with frequencies, um, because of certain laws. Okay, so I can already hear people telling me, yeah, but it's because you believe that. All you need to do is believe that you can access everything, and you will. Well, the thing with that is that if it was just all about belief, then we could fly. If you could just achieve the impossible with just believing, then believing that you can fly, then you can just fly. Believing you can become invisible, then you could just become invisible. So the fact of the matter is, there are laws, right? There are laws, and no, we are not almighty. And that is hard to swallow for people who are in this sort of new mode of like manifestation, limitless manifestation skills, and just law of attraction, and this whole, we are, limitless creators, and we can do everything. Yes, but then when you look at things you can't do, then you just like, well, there's got to be there. You have to look at it, for what it is. There are laws. There simply are laws that we just cannot break, right? With the consciousness we have now, we just cannot. Okay, but we can now access tachyon and cheat and utilize tachyon, which we normally don't have a natural connection to. We normally just, it's because it's not part of the realm of density. It's faster than the speed of light. But this is part of evolution, of our human evolution, and now we are able to access that, and be able to access that in a very safe way, because tachyon is no joke particle. Okay, this is a very, very chaotic particle. You can't just, it's going to create a havoc in your whole system if you were to just make direct contact with tachyon consciously. So there is a way, and this is what Ether Consulting Experience has been doing. It's been really, spending a lot of time dedicating to being able to work with tachyon particle in a very safe way, so we can utilize its benefits to accelerate and amplify everything that we're doing. We're basically harnessing its superluminal speed to accelerate everything that we are doing. We're basically learning how to surf on tachyonic currents. Okay, and there's a very specific way to do it. You can go and try and sit, and try it out on your own. Okay, go ahead and try on your own. If you think everything's possible, if you have that, if you're convinced that, and you believe that everything is possible, then yes, go ahead and try. And then get back to me and tell me how that goes. Basically, you're going to save a lot of time and a lot of probably your health if you just learn to do it in a workshop. Um, and yes, it's has the price it is. It is totally at its value it is given. It's even more expensive than what it's valued at. Okay, um, right now it's just, people who say, well, this is really expensive. It's like, if you see a Ferrari and you see the price of a Ferrari, you're gonna be like, you're not gonna say, oh well, they should make Ferraris that are affordable for, it's not fair. They should be affordable for people who don't have money. It's like, things have their value, and this definitely has its value. It's just it's actually really cheap for what you get out of this, because you are making a connection, a lifelong connection, with tachyon in a particle that's going to give you the ability to amplify, and improve and accelerate absolutely everything you do and everything you practice. So I hope that makes it clear. I'm going to stop here. There's a workshop. The next workshop is going to be in March 20, 2021. I'm going to give you the contact of the person to get in touch with in order to get all the details and registration below this video. And it's you get early bird rates if you register before the end of December. So I hope that makes it clear. If don't hesitate to ask me any questions, my experience, and I'd be happy to share.